Lately, a lot of stuff has been like, well, I don't feel like it. And it's like, how do I push through, push through to just get it done or get her done when all of my emotions are all over the place. So I want to walk y'all through just what I did the day before yesterday when I was having a moment of the sky is falling. Everything that could go wrong was going wrong. And I was just having one of those days. I was like in a funk and I'm like, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. But it's like, it was so hard to like pull myself out of it. So here's the three things that I did to pull myself out of the sky is falling. Number one, I drank some water. There is something about water, like hydrating, that just like makes you just feel like refreshed. Even like before when I've had like a panic attack, the first thing I did was drink some water just to kind of like just put something into my system, get it down, gulp down. And that's another thing too. So many of us are walking around dehydrated and we have no idea. So drinking some water, that's the first thing I did. Okay, the second thing I did was I went for a walk. I know some of y'all thinking it is cold as you know what outside right now. So thankfully, I have a treadmill in the home. So I walked on the treadmill. If you don't have a treadmill, even if you could just circle, or pace back and forth or do some jumping jacks. I've done that before too, some jumping jacks or some burpees, just to wake myself up and just get some energy flowing. So I walked on the treadmill. The treadmill was really good for like clearing my mind. And I listened to something that was like positive. I listened to like a sermon and it was really inspirational, gave me some scripture and like boosted my spirit. So it's like my endorphins are going. And then also too, I'm hearing something that is connecting with my brain that's also lifting me up. And then the third thing I did was take a shower. There was something about cleansing myself and just like having that warm water rush all over my body that also made me feel like, whew, at peace, relax, relax. I feel like it was like my blood vessels got a chance to like, okay, do your thing, clean your body, and then just feel good. And another amazing thing about being in the shower, if y'all like me, you get all of your best ideas in the shower. So while I'm in the shower, I said, okay, what's one thing you could do? One thing you can do that's positive, that pushes the needle forward, so that feels like it pulls you out of like that funk and that complacency you feel like as the sky is falling. And also too, it's like, what's that one thing that you feel like is in your control? A lot of times when you're having the sky is falling type feeling, it feels like things are out of control and you can't put your finger on it. It's just everything is happening outside of you, around you, and it's like, okay, what can I do? What can I control? So I had that one thing pop up in my head, and for me that was journaling. I started writing. I'm writing on a couple of different projects. So I journal and then I started writing on some of my projects and I felt like that was good. So I hydrated, then I got some exercise and then I cleansed my body. And then I thought of that one thing I could do that could make me feel better. So I just want to tell y'all that. So if you're feeling like you're having one of those moments where like you're not in your like superpower, you're not in your beast mode and everything is like collapsing around you, been there. Unfortunately been there more than once, more than I care to admit, and been there already several times in the short amount of time we've had this year. So that's what I did. So hydrate, clear your head, get some exercise, clean your body, and then reset. If you guys have a routine or something that you do to get yourself out of a funk, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know maybe it's your one thing. What's your one thing that you do to get yourself out of a funk? Until next time, we will talk again soon. Blessings.